Hi, my name's Tyler, aka Thrifts and Tangles. Over on my channel, we give thrifting, sustainability, and our natural selves a chance. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're returning, welcome back. I am so excited for today's video. This is a video I've been meaning to film forever. I did a curly hair routine video, I don't even know how many years ago, maybe 3 or 4 years ago, maybe even longer. I'm not good at estimating time. But the video I'll put up here, my hair routine has changed completely. The biggest part being I have now transitioned into a sustainable curly hair routine. And if you have curls, you know how hard it is to find products that actually work for your curls, but it's even harder to find sustainable products. Oh, it's definitely a journey and it's definitely a struggle. So the curly hair struggle is real. But I'm happy to say I found some products that work really well for my curly hair and they are sustainable. Most of them are like 90% plastic free and I'm really excited to share with you. But before we get into the video, this video is in collaboration with Immy from Sustainably Vegan. She is amazing and she's also a curly girl. So be sure to check out her video after watching this one. And we have a whole little curly girl chat over on her channel as well. So be sure to head over there. I'll put the link in the description box down below. Okay, now that we've covered all that, let's go through my curly hair routine. I first get my hair soaking wet. I then take the Humby Organics shampoo bar and I apply it directly to my scalp and I move it in little small circular motions around my head and I only concentrate on the scalp. I've heard somewhere that you're not really supposed to shampoo your actual hair shaft. You're only supposed to focus on the scalps. So ever since I heard that, that's what I've been following and it works for me. And I really like Humby Organics line of products. Their products are vegan, SLS free, palm oil free, but also they smell amazing. This one right here is Mango Breeze scent and it literally just smells like a mango. The shampoo does a really good job removing product buildup and it doesn't leave my hair feeling super stripped of any oils or anything. Like I hate shampoos that make you feel like squeaky clean. Like I don't want to feel squeaky clean because I need to still have some of my natural oils in there. So this shampoo bar does an amazing job. Afterwards, I use the Humby Organics conditioner bar. So I go in and I divide my hair into sections and I take the bar and I pull it down my hair shaft. And instead of rubbing the bar in, I kind of just pull it down and then pick it back up to the top, pull it down, pick it back up to the top. And I kind of repeat this motion. And I do that on each section of my hair until I feel like it's thoroughly covered and coated. This product has really good slip and it leaves my hair feeling super soft. And what I found is I prefer to use this as a leave-in conditioner. So you can either choose to wash this out after using, but I feel like my curls are way more defined if I just leave it in. So after I finish shampooing and conditioning, I then hop out the shower, but I make sure to leave my hair soaking wet because my hair really likes when I apply product to drenched hair. So I divide my hair into a top and bottom. So I take the top half of my hair and I put it up in a clip and then the bottom half I leave out. So once I get it all divided, I can go in and apply my styling product. I recently discovered these products by Consciously Curly Co. and these have become a staple in my hair routine. I was so shocked that they work so well in my hair. They come in these really nice aluminum cans and then they have a little plastic pumper. But what's amazing about them is they have refill options. So that way you don't have to buy a whole new bottle and get more plastic when you purchase from them. You could just buy the refills and fill up the bottle you already have. And their ingredients are sustainably sourced. The first product I use is Consciously Curly Co.'s Strengthening Curl Cream. And I go in and I just pump a decent amount into my hand. It's a very light creamy texture and it smells really nice. So I go in and I apply the product to one section of my hair and then I break the hair further into sections and then I comb the product through my hair to make sure it's evenly distributed. I go through and do this to the bottom left side, the bottom right, and then I unclip my hair and then I focus on the top left and then the top right. After applying the cream to all of my hair, I then go in with the Stronghold Botanical Gel and I do the same thing. I focus on section by section. And this product really makes it so my hair shrivels up a little bit more and it adds some shine. And this is where you can tell it's going to be a little bit more defined when it dries. It looks totally different from the side that doesn't have gel in it. So I really like this combination of products together. It seems to work really well for my curls and leave them super defined and bouncy once it dries. Now that the products have been applied, I then go in with a cotton t-shirt to pat dry my hair, and then I kind of take the cotton t-shirt and scrunch the curls. And I just try to absorb as much water as possible. I always make sure to use a 100% cotton t-shirt. The reason I prefer to use a cotton t-shirt rather than a towel to dry my hair is because I find that it's gentler on the curls and it reduces frizz. When I think that the t-shirt absorbed as much water as possible, I then let my hair air dry because I don't have time to diffuse most days. Like, I'm just lazy and that just seems like a lot of work. So air drying is my go-to. Here's what my hair looks like when it's completely dry. I feel like the curls are super defined, super bouncy. They have great movement and they smell really good. So I am super happy with these products. Let me know in the comments below if you've tried any sustainable curly hair products and if they worked for you. And before I wrap up this video, I had the chance to ask Immy some questions about her curls and her curly hair journey. And like I said, we had a curl chat over on her channel, but here's what she said about her hair journey. How long have you been natural?
I think it was 2015 when I decided it's time to stop straightening my hair, because I think that's when I saw online that a lot of people were starting to embrace their natural curls, and I just thought, if I want my hair to look like theirs, I've got to start immediately.
What was the hardest part about going natural in the beginning?
I think it's because my curls were, I'm sure you've had this as well. Well, I think you definitely have, where you've straightened your hair so much, or in my case, I'd also dyed it so much, colored it. So I would have curls that were curly and then straight. So like sections of the hair were straight, and it would just hang, like there was no bounce or volume, and it just kind of, I put so much product in there because I was afraid that it would be really frizzy. So it just looked very lank, just like I was going through a grunge emo phase. And so I was kind of embarrassed a lot of the time of what my hair actually looked like. And then at the front, I'd have my hair in a bun, and then I'd have two curls, but they'd be different lengths. And then I would try and cut it myself. So basically, the biggest thing was what it looked like. It took a long time for my hair and for me to find the right products as well for it to actually look presentable. So I was interested to hear your story as well, because it's a similar thing of wanting it to look a certain way that in your mind you think, okay, now it's okay to wear it like this because it looks relatively good.
No, I relate to that 100%. It's like, okay, now the curls are nice. Did you care about what others would think about your hair when you first started wearing it curly?
Well, yes and no. Like, a lot of my friends have curly hair, but it's not as curly as mine. So they'll have much more sort of big, soft, like more. Is it like two-B hair? So
Mhm.
I was like thinking, oh, my hair's never going to look like theirs, but at least they have curly hair, so I don't feel like embarrassed to wear it. But definitely a lot of just being out in public, I would constantly think that people were looking at my hair, even though obviously they're not. They're obviously self-absorbed in what they're doing, but I would feel like people were looking, and especially if I felt a bit self-conscious about the style that I'd chosen, I just think that everyone was like always looking at me, and I'd feel really self-conscious.
So I guess it's because you felt like self-conscious, you thought people were looking at your hair. For people who did actually, see you and see your hair, did they have a good reaction to it? Or like, how did people respond when you started wearing it that way?
I really got very few reactions from my friends and family, because they would all see my hair curly if we went on holiday, or if I was just at home or whatever and I couldn't be bothered to straighten my hair. So people in my life kind of knew that. But it's only recently when I've started to really kind of like shake my curls out to make them look bigger, or to try and really make them defined. Sometimes I'll come downstairs and my dad will be like, "Whoa, big hair," like he'll say, just like out of the blue. And it's funny because his hair is like mine, but his hair is just short now, and it's just such a funny reaction. It just like comes out and just makes me laugh.
I love that your dad gives that reaction. That's so cute. What tips or advice would you give to others who are starting their hair journey or thinking about starting their hair journey?
I think 100% find a curly specialist and get a curly haircut. That is one of the, because also as they do your hair, like you said with your person, with my person, they very specifically went through a lot of the reasons why I shouldn't brush my hair when it's dry, the reasons why I shouldn't do X, Y, and Z, and the products that they were using. And they talked me through the products and why they were using it. So you can actually learn a lot of stuff about your specific hair when you get it cut by a specialist. Because obviously when we look online, we're seeing good information, but it might be specific to that curly girl's hair or that person who's talking about this type of curl. So when you get a haircut, they're really, well, if you go to a good person, they're very good about cutting it well, giving you a shape that you're happy with, but also gives you all the things that you're after. Like for me, I wanted volume, so the top layers are slightly short or a lot shorter than the bottom layers, and give it like that. And then they can teach you about your hair. But also I think experimenting is a really good thing. It's hard because, as we said, like curly hair products are expensive. So do a lot of research and then just like kind of play around with it and have fun. Because curly hair is fun.
If you enjoyed that conversation, head over to Immy's channel to see the rest of the convo, and also go check out her channel to see her curly hair routine as well. It's really cool because we have really different curls, but I feel like we still relate on a lot of the struggles that it comes to being a curly girl and the struggles of finding sustainable hair products and all of these things. So it was really great talking to another curly girl who understood what I was going through. All right, well, if you are a curly girl, let me know in the comments below what products you currently love, and let me know if you've ever tried any sustainable hair products and if you have any recommendations for products that work really well for our hair. And I thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye!